Hello and welcome to another Divi Booster tutorial. In this video, we'll explore how to make a Divi Accordion module start with all items closed by default. This is a great way to create a cleaner and more streamlined layout for FAQs, pricing details, or product information. We'll cover two methods, using Divi Booster for a quick, no-code setup, or applying a custom jQuery snippet if you're comfortable working with code. If you'd like visitors to be able to close already open accordion items, we've linked a related guide in the accompanying post, so be sure to check that out as well. Let's get started. Now let's take a look at an example to understand the difference this adjustment makes. On the left, you can see the default behavior of Divi's accordion module, where the first item opens automatically when the page loads. On the right, the accordion starts with all items closed, resulting in a much cleaner and more compact layout upon loading. This can greatly enhance the organization and overall appearance of your page. To make your Divi Accordion module start all closed by default, you can use the Divi Booster plugin. Divi Booster enhances the standard accordion module settings by adding an initial state option. This feature allows you to choose whether the accordion starts with Divi's default behavior, all closed or all open. In this section, we'll walk through how to use this option to set your accordion module to start all closed. Let's get started. First, you'll need to install and activate the Divi Booster plugin on your site. Once it's activated, this plugin will add an initial state option to the accordion module settings. This allows you to easily set the accordion to start with all items closed, without requiring any custom code. After activating the plugin, simply locate the page containing your accordion module and proceed with the next steps. To begin customizing your accordion module, first locate the module you'd like to modify. If you haven't added one to your page yet, go ahead and insert an accordion module into your layout. Then, hover over the module to reveal the module buttons. If your Divi Builder is set to click mode, you may need to click on the module instead of hovering. Once the buttons appear, click the gear icon to open the module's settings. In the accordion module settings, navigate to the Design tab. From there, click on Toggle to expand the toggle settings. Here you'll find the initial state option, which has been added by Divi Booster. This option will allow you to customize how the accordion behaves when the page loads. Next, in the initial state dropdown, you'll notice three options. The first, Default, keeps the standard accordion module behavior, leaving the first toggle open by default. The second option, All Closed, ensures that all toggles will remain closed when the page loads. This is the setting we're going to use here. Finally, there's All Open, which expands all toggles on load. Select All Closed to set the accordion module to start fully closed. Once you've chosen the All Closed setting, save the module settings. Keep in mind that this change won't appear in the Visual Builder preview. To see how it looks, save your page or post and view it on the front end. You should now notice that your accordion module starts with all of its toggles closed. From that point on, the module will behave like a standard Divi accordion. When a visitor opens one toggle, any previously opened toggle will close automatically. If you'd prefer all accordion modules on your site to start closed by default, Divi Booster offers a global setting to achieve this easily. You can find it under Divi, Divi Booster, Modules, Accordion. Once your accordion starts all closed, you might want to explore additional ways to enhance its functionality and user experience. For example, you can allow visitors to close open items, add buttons to open or close all toggles at once, or create a more polished FAQ-style layout. You could also implement a feature that scrolls opened accordion items to the top of the page for better visibility. Links to guides covering these improvements can be found in the accompanying post. If you're comfortable working with custom code, you can use jQuery to make a Divi accordion module start with all items closed by default. This approach is a great one-off solution if you're not looking for a plugin-based alternative. Keep in mind, though, that this method relies on Divi's specific accordion structure and CSS classes. So, after significant Divi updates, it's a good idea to retest to ensure the code still works as expected. Let's walk through how to implement this solution. To access Divi's theme options, start by navigating to your WordPress dashboard. On the left-hand menu, click on Divi, and then select Theme Options from the submenu. This is where you'll find various settings for configuring your site, including the ability to add custom code. In the Divi Theme Options, click on the Integration tab. Here, you'll find settings for adding custom code to your site. Look for a box labeled Add Code to the head of your blog. This is where you can insert HTML, JavaScript, or jQuery code to customize your site further. To enable the accordion toggle closing functionality using jQuery, you'll need to add a small code snippet to your site. Begin by copying the provided jQuery code and pasting it into the Add Code to the head of your blog input box within the Integration tab of Divi Theme Options. Once you've done that, click Save Changes to apply your updates. If maintaining custom code doesn't appeal to you, keep in mind that Divi Booster offers a built-in alternative. With Divi Booster, you can easily adjust the accordion's initial state directly through the module settings without needing to write or manage jQuery. For your convenience, I've included a related post on adding JavaScript and jQuery to Divi. You can refer to the accompanying post for details. To access the settings for your accordion module, locate the module you want to modify. If you haven't added one to your layout yet, insert an accordion module onto your page. Next, hover over the module to display the module buttons. If your Divi Builder is set to click mode, you may need to directly click on the module instead of hovering. Once the buttons appear, click the gear icon to open the module's settings. To customize the behavior of your accordion module, navigate to the Advanced tab in the accordion settings. If you're using Divi 5, locate the Attribute Settings group. Click Add Attribute, then set the attribute name to Class and enter Accordion All Closed as the value. Once done, close the Edit Attribute modal. For Divi 4, expand the CSS ID and Classes section. In the CSS class field, type Accordion All Closed. Save the module settings once completed. This step ensures the accordion module starts with all items closed on page load. After saving the module settings, remember that the changes won't display in the Visual Builder preview. To see the result, save your page or post and view it on the front end. Here, you should notice that your accordion module now starts with all of its toggles closed, offering a cleaner and more compact layout by default. If you've used the jQuery method to make your accordion start closed, keep in mind that it doesn't provide a visual setting within Divi. For simpler control over accordion behavior, you might want to consider switching to Divi Booster's built-in options in the accordion module. Additionally, there are some related enhancements you can explore, such as making accordion items closable, adding buttons to open or close all toggles, or enabling scroll functionality to bring opened items to the top of the page. Links to these guides are available in the accompanying post. If your Divi accordion module is still opening the first item by default, even after following the steps, here are a few things to check. First, try clearing your caches. This includes any caching plugin you may use, your CDN, and Divi's static CSS cache. Once cleared, reload the front end of your page to see if the issue is resolved. Make sure you're viewing the page on the front end and not just in the Visual Builder. The closed state might not appear in the Visual Builder preview, so it's important to save your changes and check the live page. For the jQuery method, double-check that the accordion all closed class was added to the accordion module itself, not an individual accordion item. This is key for the custom code to function properly. If you have any other snippets or plugins installed that modify accordion behavior, they may be overriding your settings. Disable or check those scripts to ensure they aren't conflicting. Finally, confirm that you're working with an accordion module, not toggle modules. Toggle modules have their own individual open-closed state settings, which behave differently from the accordion module. For a more detailed troubleshooting guide, refer to the accompanying post. Here are answers to a few common questions about working with Divi accordion modules. Yes, you can make a Divi Accordion module start with all items closed. Use Divi Booster's initial state option for a quick adjustment, or add a small jQuery snippet if you prefer a custom code approach. Divi's Accordion module doesn't include a built-in all closed by default setting. However, toggle modules do have an individual open-close state, which functions differently. If you're wondering about the difference between all closed and closable, setting an accordion to all closed determines its state when the page first loads. Making it closable allows visitors to close an open item after clicking it. To apply the all closed behavior across your entire site, Divi Booster provides a global setting under Modules, Accordion. This solution is compatible with both Divi 5 and Divi 4, but if you're using custom jQuery, remember to retest it after major updates. Lastly, if you want the accordion to behave differently on mobile versus desktop, for instance, closed on mobile but open on desktop, there is a workaround. You can create 2 global copies of the module with separate settings using visibility options to show the appropriate version on each device. For more details or step-by-step instructions, refer to the accompanying post. In conclusion, setting your Divi Accordion module to start with all items closed is a simple yet effective way to create a cleaner and more organized layout for FAQs, pricing details, product information, or documentation pages. For the easiest setup, you can use Divi Booster's initial state option directly within the accordion module. This lets you quickly choose between all closed, all open, or the default behavior without worrying about custom code. From there, you can further enhance the user experience by enabling features like closable accordion items, adding open or close all buttons, or optimizing scroll behavior for longer sections, especially on mobile devices. If there's a specific accordion behavior you're aiming to create, feel free to explore the accompanying post or leave a comment with your question. We'd be happy to help.